Oh boy, it's been a good minute since I've done one of these, but nonetheless, yeah, it's been like fucking almost half a year already since I've done this shit. It's crazy, cause I'm lazy as fuck. So, anyways, let's get on with it. Today we're reading Rarity Steals an Expensive Egg. All right, now I'm just gonna get straight into it. It's been a while, so I'm not gonna keep people waiting. You know how it goes, but. I was gonna read this, then I got sidetracked for like the past year, so now we're actually doing it. What a All right. It's not too long. It's like it's a pretty fast read, so I won't bore the fuck out of you guys. Ah, only one chapter. Excellent. Let's get into it. One day, Rarity was in an antique shop. Being the fancy pony she was, Rarity wanted to find some knickknacks to spruce her living space. This, of course, meant seeking out delicate and incredibly expensive pieces that weren't even that authentically pleasing to the common eye, but fabulous is not cheap. And neither is plastic surgery. So she browsed the dusty, old collections of tiny specialty stores scattered across Manhattan. Forgot this show likes to do that. Where else was she supposed to spend a lot of money? Non-profit charitable organizations? Yet, in spite of her eager per I don't know what that says. Anyways, moving on. Fat wallet and can-do attitude, Rarity began to despair in her search for a perfect decor. Jewel-encrusted sofa, pretty but too uncomfortable for lounging. Ooh, painting portraits, classy, but it's too spooky to have pictures of dead ponies on your wall. Nothing left felt right from a dozens of pieces Rarity saw until she found it, an egg. Not just any egg, but a really fancy egg, made from gold, encased in a silver frame, carved with arcane characters that probably meant something cool, and positively glowing with prestige. The very sight of it inspired a sense of inferiority in Rarity, as if the egg itself was alive, looking down on her. If she were to own it, then the power would be all hers. The prestigious inherent in the fancy egg would become her prestigiousness. Rarity bolted to the counter, pointing at the egg with a trembling hoof, babbling desperately. That'll be 10 to 15 bits. What? Said the shopkeeper. Uh, boy. Anyway. What? Oh, sorry, I got to say. One take. We ain't stopping. We ain't stopping. Rarity broke. Pardon me, she stuttered. That doesn't sound like a real number. Sure it does, grunted the shopkeep. Uh, just take 10 and add 11 zeros. That's pretty real. But how? What? No, there's not that much money in Equestria, not even a feasible amount. Our economy isn't feasible, said the shopkeeper with a smug, I took a college class on this kind of grin. Inflation has gotten out of control. Expensive things are more expensive. Ponies just can't pay for things anymore because they can't earn money in bits to keep up with the rising values of goods. Personally, I blame the situation on our government. Yeah, Celestia might be an all-powerful sun demon, but her financial politics are kind of lousy. In fact, as the shopkeeper... Yikes, it's been a while. As the shopkeeper's heresy steadily became too prestigious for even Rarity to care, Rarity gazed hungrily upon the eggy trinket upon the shelf. She breathed slowly, a predator stalking elusive prey, yet in her heart of hearts she knew that it was not meant to be. Her heart of hearts was promptly sucker-punched by her avocorious impetus. That amount of zeros was going to intimidate her. The egg was far too amazing to abandon or forgotten about. Now, if Luna were in charge, I think she'd be some much-needed change in Equestria, blattered the shopkeeper. Yes, right, of course, interrupted Rarity. But what are your hours? She said. take our current relation, taking our, what the fuck? Oh my god, the politics are great. Anyways, take our current relations with Zafrica. For example, things aren't really going well. While Celestia may be trying her best to combat the rise of rebellion in the West, Luna could actually. Sir! We close at 9, if that's what you're wondering. Why? Oh, no reason. What's your security like? After all, there's some very expensive items in here. It's pretty good. We have cameras. Ah, well, ta-ta. Goodbye, I guess. Anyway, we need that free healthcare. We can't keep. Rarity left the shop with purpose. She grinned wide and with the dreaminess in her eyes. Act 2. Alright, moving down. As the clock struck 10, the shopkeeper left without really caring if the shop was robbed or not. In this economy, what difference would it make? As he trotted away, Rarity emerged from the shadows, garbed in sleek pitch black jumpsuit. If anybody could see her, they would be remarked at what she was drop-dead gorgeous, but adoration was to have to wait. First, those pesky cameras, said Rarity with a sneer. Locating the power box for the entire building, she delivered a kick that killed the power. Now, how to enter, Rarity asked herself. Through the front door? No, even a power route. They'll probably trigger an alarm. She glanced at the rooftop. Of course, employing parkour ability, even she didn't know that she had. Rarity effortlessly scaled the walls of the shop. On the rooftop, she found a ventilation duct. Perfect. She tore away at the grate and jumped inside. And got stuck. Drat, she grumbled, wiggling and straining to move herself forward. Though the going was slow, Rarity managed to navigate the vents, lighting the way forward with her horn. Unfortunately, there was a ceiling grate located directly above the prized egg, allowing her to look at it and plan her next move. She carefully magicked the screws out of the screw hole and stowed them in the vent. The grate swung open. With a crazed laugh, she began to draw the egg from the stand into the air. Then the pony casually trotted into view and snatched it out of the air. Wait, no, that's my egg! Rarity squeezed herself out of the vents and fell upon the other thief, thrashing and biting the egg. The egg went flying. Okay. I will destroy you, the other pony threatened. I will eat you alive and throw you up until you're an unrecognizable pile of dribble on the ground, said Rarity. Whoa, ew, said the other pony, promptly backing him the buck off. Take it. I don't want it anymore. Rarity scooped up the egg, drooling in awe. Suddenly, she turned and hissed at the other thief, then jumped into the vents. As Rarity made her getaway, police sirens surrounded all the building. The other thief shouted audacities, blaming the cannibalistic pony for making the actual robbery, but was convicted anyway. And so, Rarity pulled off the heist. She was never found out, and the egg made a heck of a decorative trinket from then on. Moving on. And that's the story of how Rarity got that egg, concluded Sweetie Belle. I think you're lying, said Scootaloo. I think you're lying, resorted Sweetie Belle. And it was pretty fast, don't worry. Yikes. Alright, so ending off. We have finally finished this goddamn. We finally made a video in the past. I don't know how long it's been. 4 months, 5 months, maybe even more than that. But I had to mention who wrote this story. I forgot to do that. My bitch ass. Trot wrote the story. I'll leave a link in the description to check it. You can check the story out and him. But nonetheless, pretty good. I liked it. I mean, I have shit taste, so I don't know. But anyway, sorry for all those who waited for this shit. I am literally don't know where MLP is at the moment. I started on season 6 and never finished it. Or maybe I did. Actually, I think I did. Maybe I probably did. pretty sure, almost like 80% sure that I finished season 6 and I'm on season 7 and never got past that yet. Because it's like so much shit's been happening lately, and like I want to catch up with the series. But I won't lie, I love fan fictions of this. Like, this is the only community where I'm going to say that I love the fan fictions of. I don't know why. Just there's so many like creative writers and shit, and it's like honestly like amazes me on how good some of these writers are, like legit. But I hope you all had a nice day. Uh, Please subscribe if you want. It's up to you. No obligations. And I think I'll see you guys later. Probably. Or not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If I decide to make another reading, slap the fuck out of me so I remember. Probably maybe next week. Maybe. I'm not gonna guarantee nothing. Like I said, I take hiatuses whenever the fuck I want. But anyways, I hope y'all have a wonderful day and goodbye.